stomach immediately got a knot in it. And I had to sit back in disbelief before I responded to him. And, it was very emotional. Few moments for me, thinking what Junior was to me, not only at the beginning of my career, and I was fortunate enough to form a bond with him, being in the linebacker fraternity throughout my entire career. And, I'm going to celebrate his life, and all the positive things as I say a prayer for not only myself, but all of our colleagues, as well as his kids and his family. And, just try to come together as one and remember the good times and the good person he was.
Derek, can you describe a little bit about that bond for us, what memories you have of Junior Seau?
He was the standard at the outside linebacker position when I came into the NFL in 1995. His Super Bowl team had just gone to the Super Bowl in 1994, and, he was the guy that I was trying to catch, in terms of what I wanted to be in this league as an NFL linebacker. And more importantly, a humanitarian. The things that he was doing off the field to change community lives, all those things were set in place, and it was extra special because it was a linebacker that was doing it. And I just started small, and as, I met him. He invited me out to be a part of his charity golf tournament, and I had a chance to sit down and go through football with him. We were fortunate enough to make several Pro Bowls together, and, sitting outside at the pool in Hawaii, we talked about football, X's, O's, instincts, how you become a better player in this league, the teams that we played against, sharing tendencies with one another when we face teams, all those things that, NFL players get, very few opportunities to do is what I'm going to cherish. And that was the bond, the fact that, at the end of his career, he still had something to give back, with the teams that he was on in terms of educating younger players that was on his football team is something that he took pride in. And that's the bond, that I'm going to celebrate. And that's just a few of the memories that I have and was blessed to have some friendship with Junior Seau.
His body of work speaks for itself, but what struck you most about the way that he carried himself off the field?
As I said before, as a humanitarian, that really saw the need for others. I'll never forget, one of my teammates in college that was drafted by San Diego's, came and told me how Junior Seau offered up, his vehicle to rookies to get around San Diego, until they got settled in for transportation. Something small as that to how his foundation really changed the lives of kids in the San Diego area, in the California area, and how he was always trying to make himself available, not only to further his initiatives with his charitable foundation, but to help other NFL players as well, whether it was speaking on their behalf or speaking for their causes, whether it was playing in charity golf tournaments, as we like to do with each other, or just the mentoring aspect, of it, just responding to fan mail, just making himself available and making himself accessible to many people as he could, throughout the game. And he understood his passion, for the game, as you said before, it speaks for itself with his body of work, but he also had the same passion off the field in terms of how he went about his life and trying to be the best humanitarian he can.
And that's the only Junior Seau that fans saw. Derek, when was the last time that you spoke to him, and was there any indication to you that he was struggling in that adjustment to post-NFL life?
No, I spoke to him really almost directly right around 2009 when he decided to join the Patriots for one last time, just a congratulatory message to him, wishing him well. At the time, he was excited to see what he could pour back into players and felt the Patriots, had another good run to get that championship that he so wanted. And everything to me seems that he was a very happy person, very joyous person, and at that particular time. So, I, again, was taken in shock, to see that this incident happened, and obviously until we know what the reports are, there's going to be speculation, this or that. But my last communication with him was something positive, and he was excited about the opportunity to play another season of football.
Derek Brooks, thank you for calling into SportsCenter to share your thoughts on Junior Seau.
Thank you.